Good morning students. Welcome to Web Technologies class. In today's class, I will explain you about CSS property. Okay, CSS properties, and it is an essay question, and you can expect one question from this. Okay, actually each and every property itself is an essay question, and sometimes including all the properties they will give you for a one question. Okay, but 100% you will get this question in essay only, and it is very important. See, in the CSS starting classes I will explain basic declaration of CSS. So when you come to a CSS, the basic property, the basic syntax of CSS is selector, property, colon, value. Okay, this is a basic syntax when you are writing when you are giving the styles to any HTML element, or if you are creating any classes, ID selectors, or if you are creating any class selector like that. Okay, so in the previous example I have given like this H1 color red example. So in this is called as a selector, this is called as a property, this is called as a value. Okay, so I have given only one or two properties I have given, color I have given, text alignment I have given like that. So actually how many properties are available? Okay, property means what actually? What style you are applying to a particular element? What is the style? Okay, example here, what style I am giving? H1 color, red color I am giving. So that is a style. So when you are when you want to give a style to any property, sorry, style to any HTML tag or any other. Okay, actually what are the available properties in CSS? What properties we can give, what styles we can give using the CSS to any HTML element. That is our topic now. So I will give you all the available properties which are available in a CSS. Okay, it is only the color property and all. Text property, it is a text color, it will come under the text property. Like that you have a font properties, background properties, and next box properties, units properties. We have different properties we have. All those properties you can apply to HTML element using a CSS. Okay, now what are those properties? Now we will discuss the properties. Properties. Okay. First one is the font property. Font properties. The next one is the text properties. Text properties. Next, background properties. Background properties. Next to list properties. Next units and URLs properties. Okay. You take screenshot of this. Here each and every property itself is an essay question. Okay. If example, if you got this question in a essay, only explaining properties, just you should give a one line definition of each and every property. It is enough. Okay, you take screenshot of this. Properties, font properties, text properties, background properties, list properties, units and URL, and one more is a box property. Box properties. Okay, take screenshot. I will explain each and every property now. First one is the font. Font properties. This also I will give you a picture representation, so it is easy for you to understand. Font properties. First one is font is a main property, is a parent property, and it contains some sub properties. Font size. Next, font style, font weight. Next, font variant. Next, font stretch. Font stretch. Font family. Font family. We have number of properties. Okay. Just timing you take all these properties only. Font size, font style, font weight, font variant. Next, font stretch, font family. Okay. Only few properties have. Then more properties you have in a font. Okay. So like a font face. And we have more properties, but timing if you get 5 to 6 properties is more than enough. In this, it is called as a main property, and this is called as a sub property. So if you want to use this property, it is a condition that you have to give a main property dash sub property. Okay, understood? So we are using all the sub properties of font. So main property and sub property should be separated by a space. Okay. Dash lines. You take screenshot of this. I will explain one by one now. First we discuss about font size. First property is the font size property. Here we will give the size of the font. First property is font size. So here font size, this is nothing but the size of the text. Okay, how much you want to give, like 10 points, 12 points you can give, no? Like that you can give. So this font size also you can give a different ways. Actually in CSS there are 4 ways. First one is a absolute, and the second one is a relative, third one is a length, fourth one is a percentage. 4 ways you can give the size of the font. Okay, for this absolute means like a x small, x small, medium, x medium, xx medium, like that. So means fixed size was there inside the system, and that will be applied to your text. That is the absolute. Now come to the relative. Like relative means a small. Means a small font will be applied to your text, or you can give actually this is smaller, larger. Means for this also there is a fixed size. That size will be applied to your text. Now the next, length. Length means pixels, points, inches. These are the length units, IN. Okay, so using this method also you can give the font size. Next percentages, 10%. 20%, 30%, and it depends on the parent. Okay, so this is a font size property. Using a font size property, what you can give the size of the text, and that size of the text you can give in a different ways. First one is absolute, second one is the relative, third one is the length, and fourth one is the percentage. Okay, now I will give you the syntax. Example, H1 is already there, no? Paragraph, I want to give like a 20 points, 30 point of font size I want to give. Then what is the element there? Paragraph. Font is a main property, dash, size, the sub property, colon. So I want to give a 20 points. I am using a length method we are using. So 20 points or 20 pixels also you can give. Semicolon, close this. Okay, so this is a element, this is the property, this is the value, this is the property. You need to concentrate on the property. What style we are giving? Here what we are giving? Size. Okay. Now we will discuss about font weight property. What is a font weight property? So main property is same for all the elements. The next one is the font weight. Font weight is nothing but it is the thickness of the characters. See, what is the difference between a normal font? Example, this is a normal. This is a bold font. Okay, so this is nothing but this is thickness. What is the difference? Character is same. Whatever text you are writing, that is same. What is the difference between these two? Only the thickness of the character is different. That is possible by using a font weight. Font weight is a property. Using that property, you can increase the thickness of the characters. Okay, so this here also you have two possible values. One is a bolder. It is a relative. Now come to the this units actually. It's not a units actually. It is a complete measurement. It is a complete measurement. It is an absolute another. It will come under absolute here. Normal or bold you can get. Normal by default you get bolder. Next you can give values from 100 to 900. Like this 900. So more the highest thickness of a character by using a 900. Okay, two ways you can give. You can give this a relative or you can give this a absolute. Understand relative what happens, just will give bolder. And inside the system for the bold and bolder, whatever properties is there, that will be applied. Whatever thickness is there, that will be applied. But if you give 100, 200, 300, what happened? According to the person number you have given, that according to that only, the thickness will be applied in a text. Now we will write an example. Same paragraph I am using. You can use any element. What is the property? Font weight. Font weight. Here I am using a 300 or you can use a bolder. Yeah. You write that. Next one is the font style. Font main property same. Again you get this font style. Okay. Font style is nothing but the style of the text. Is the bolder, italic, what type of text you want. Okay, that is a font style property. So using a font style property, you can give two things. One is the italic and the second one is a normal, because in the font weight already bold is there, no? Actually here in the font style we won't give the bold because bold will come under the font weight. So here just under font style you give either it is a normal text or it is an italic. Okay, the style of the text. What is the font style? It is the style of the text. Example, paragraph, font, style. What is the property here? So what is the value? Italic and white. You can give a normal. By default, it is a normal. Now, the next one is the font variant. Font variant property. The next one is font variant. Font variant. So, font variant is nothing but it is the appearance of the text. How you want to display the text. If you want to display the text in a normal, or if you want to display the text with the size of the text is a small to the baseline. Base font. Okay, so that is the appearance of the text. And for appearance of the text here we have two values. One is the normal. Second one is the small caps. Okay, means whatever text is there that will be displayed in the capital letters only. But the size, whatever the height is there for the text, no, that will be a small compared to the original text. Normal means what before giving any property, whatever you are getting for the text, no, that is a normal. But if you want to display the text with size is a small compared to the original font, okay, that you can do by using the small cap. So we can say that in a typewriter version, whatever font you will get, no, whatever text size you will get, that is nothing but the small caps only. It is similar to capital letters only, but the size of the text will be small. So here you can give it two values. Property again I am using a paragraph, font, variant. Value I am giving a small caps. These all I will show you in the practical part. Semicolon, close this. This is the font weight. Now the next one is the font stretch. Okay, font stretch next one is. Font stretch is nothing but this property decides the width of the text. Just now whatever variant I have given, the font variant, that is the height of the text. Whereas come to font stretch, this property decides, it gives the width of the text. Okay, so here we have a possible value for the font stretch. I will give you the list of the style values now. So these are the possible value for the font stretch. Ultra, condensed, extra condensed, semi-condensed, semi-expanded, expanded, extra expanded, ultra expanded. Now expanded means the size of the width of the text will be increased. And it is a condensed means the size or width of the text will be decreased. Okay. Now again I have font stretch. Font stretch. Example I am doing expanded. Okay. You write this. Now, one more property of font family. Font family is nothing but it is actually fonts can be categorized into two families. One is a general, the second one is a particular. So it is a general actually. So here a group of fonts are combined together. So in that group if you give it more than two properties, the first property is not applicable, the second property will be given. So font family is nothing but a group of fonts. So in that if you have given a family name, then what happened in that family, whatever properties are there now, that will be applied. So in that family if you have two properties, example, if the first property, second property. If the first property is not available, then what happens? If the first property is not able to apply to the text, then the second property will be applied. So that is the font family. So here I am giving a paragraph. Font dash family. Example Times New. Times New. This is the one family. If you are giving this family name, whatever variations are there, that will be applied to your text. So this is about font property. Now I will write one example program using all these properties. Now HTML head style type text font CSS paragraph font size 20 points. Next H1 font variant, small caps. Just whatever examples I have given, you include all these examples in the style type. Next H2 font weight. Font weight example bold and giving. Like this you include all the properties what I have given. Now close the style, close the head, open the body tag. Next in the body you give the content. Whatever the content is there you give the H1, whatever content is there that you give. Closing H1. Next paragraph, text, close paragraph. Next H2 are given. H2, text, close H2, close the body tag, close the H2. Okay. You write this example program, and in the system I will show you the execution part also for this. Now we will discuss about Next property, you take screenshot of this. The next one is text properties. Text properties. Okay, text properties are nothing but these properties are gives the style to the text, like a text color, text and capital letters you want or small letters you want. Okay, and what is the color, what is the size of the text, and next text align property. That all you will get, means all the text related properties you will get inside the text properties. Text color, text alignment, and if you want to shadow of the text, okay, text direction, you want any underline, that type of properties you will get inside the text. Okay, now here I will give you the list of the text properties. First one is the color, and the second one is the text align property. Okay, text align property, and next third one is the text decoration. Here also you will add text indent, text transform, and text color, text align, text decoration, text indent, text transform, text shadow, text shadow, text letter spacing, next text word spacing. Okay, so these are all text properties. Color, text alignment, text decoration, text indent, text transform, text shadow, text letter spacing, text word spacing. So here whatever properties you have, all these properties are related to your text. Okay, so these text properties I will explain in the next class, and in today's class I will give you the execution part of the font properties. Then you will understand how to give a font properties to the text. In the next class I will explain this text property, and I will give you the practical part of text properties. Okay, thank you.
Already I have explained font properties in CSS theory part I have completed. Now I will give you the practical part of font properties. So here we need a notepad. So here you type notepad, select the notepad, okay. And this is your notepad. Here you will type HTML. Next enter. Head section. Head. It's inside the head I am giving the style tag. Style type equals to text /CSS. From this point I am including the CSS code inside HTML. Next for H1 or paragraph, you can give paragraph. You give the font properties. Okay, font size. Example 35 points or 35 pixels you can give. Next, close it. I am closing the style. I am closing the head section. Open the body. Inside the body I am giving a paragraph. Here I am closing the paragraph and I am closing the body section. Now save this file, save as example. I am giving a22.html. Here I am making it as all files. Location by default, here you can see the location is a desktop. Next, save. So here browser, you can see the file here a22. Okay, now open with I'm open with Internet Explorer. See here, by default like 24 points you will get, but I have given 35 points now, so that the size in the text will be displayed now 35 points. Okay, this is one property of font. One more is font size over. Next, next what property I am using is a font style. Font style. Font style italic I am giving. Italic. Okay, save it. Come to browser window. Refresh this. See, italic text. Okay, all the characters are displayed in a italic style. Okay, next what is the next property is font variant. The next property is the font variant. So here next property font variant, font variant. I am giving a small caps. Save it. Come to browser window. Refresh this. It is not coming. Just a minute. Small caps. variant. Here between a small and caps we should give the dash. File. Save. Come to browser window. A22 open with Internet Explorer. So, font variant, small caps means the text will be displayed in a capital letters only, but the size of that capital letters is small. Okay, that is a font variant. This is also one of the property of font. Next property of font is font weight. Font weight. Font weight I am giving a bold. Thickness you can give, or you can give a value also, that also I will show you. Thickness, bold. Okay, you can give font weight in a numeric value also. See example, instead of the bold 9 values I have given, no? So that you can give like 800 you can give. Save it. Come to browser window, refresh this. Refresh it. 800 is not taking, just a minute. Show it. So we'll see this. So we'll decrease this and we'll see. Instead of 900 we'll give 100. Save it. Come to browser window, refresh this. Okay. So whatever the bold is there, no, that is for 900 only. Okay. So the next property of a font is font stretch. STRECH font stretch. You can give, I have given number of values. Out of that you can give one semi expanded semicolon. save it, come to browser window, refresh this. So just a minute, I think some error is here. Ultra expanded I have given, we'll see it will work or not. Save. Refresh. Actually here it is not working. Okay, so save the this also. No, Chrome also it is not working. See, so you can see the Chrome window here. Expanded. I will give one more property and I will see whether it is working or sim expanded or ultra expanded. I have checked. Only expanded will give. We'll remove this and we'll see. So next, save it. Refresh this. So that property is not working here. In this browser, in the present version, it is not working. Okay. If you have advanced version, you go through that. So these are all text properties. Sorry, these are all font properties. Okay, whatever theory I have explained, that theory here I have given a practical.